You came to buy a truck dressed like that?
The sales manager's laugh followed, loud and careless, echoing off polished floors and chrome. A few heads turned, then more. Conversation slowed. Someone near the coffee machine stopped mid-sip. The man standing by the white pickup didn't laugh back. He just stood there, one hand resting on the open driver's door, the other holding a worn canvas bag slung over his shoulder. His clothes told a simple story: dusty work boots, faded jeans with oil stains that never quite wash out, a thin gray shirt clinging to a body shaped by years of labor, not Jim's. The sales manager, whose name was Sarah, crossed her arms and smiled tightly. "This is a premium dealership," she said, her voice rising on purpose. "These trucks aren't cheap. People usually prepare before coming here." A few people chuckled nervously. Others stared at the floor. One young salesman shifted his weight, clearly uncomfortable, but said nothing. The man cleared his throat. "I'm just here to look," he said quietly. His voice was calm, too calm for what was happening. Sarah scoffed. "Look all you want," she said, gesturing around the showroom. "But let's be honest. This one?" She tapped the hood of the truck. "It costs more than most people make in a year." The air felt heavier. Phones slowly rose, pretending to check messages while recording everything. The man swallowed hard. "I worked all night, didn't have time to change." Sarah tilted her head. "That's not really our problem, is it?" And that's when the tension tightened. You could feel it in the way people stopped breathing normally, in the way a woman near the waiting chairs hugged her purse closer. But before we continue with what happened next, if you believe in stories that restore your faith in humanity, hit that subscribe button for PureKind Tales. We share real stories of justice, kindness, and karma every single day. Now, back to the story. The man tried again. "I saved for this," he said. "I know what I want." Sarah's smile disappeared. "Do you?" she snapped. "Because this isn't a place for window shopping, and it definitely isn't a place for people who can't afford respect." The word people hung in the air, ugly and loaded. A man named Kevin, another customer, cleared his throat. "Sarah, maybe that's enough," he said softly. She didn't even look at him. "If you're not buying," she said to the man, louder now, "then you're blocking serious customers." She stepped closer, too close. Her perfume was sharp, overpowering. She reached for the truck door and pushed it closed, hard. "That's private property," she said. "Step away." The man took a half step back. His hand trembled for just a second before he steadied it. "I don't need your permission to exist here." The showroom went dead silent. Sarah laughed again, but this time it sounded forced. "Oh, this is getting ridiculous," she said. "Security!" A guard appeared from the glass office near the back. "What's the problem?" "Sarah is harassing staff. He refuses to leave." The guard looked at the man, then at his clothes, then back at Sarah. "Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to go," he said. The crowd was fully watching now, some filming openly, no one stepping in. The man nodded slowly. "Okay," he said, "just 1 minute." Sarah rolled her eyes. "Unbelievable," she muttered. And that's when something shifted in the air. The large glass doors at the front of the showroom opened with a soft hiss, not loud, not dramatic, but deliberate. Footsteps echoed, slow, confident. A different kind of silence fell, not empty, but waiting. A luxury SUV had pulled up outside the showroom, the kind that turns heads without trying. 3 people entered together, all professionally dressed, calm, focused. One woman carried a leather folder. Another wore a tailored blazer and walked like she owned every step. The guard stiffened. So did Sarah. The woman in front spoke first. "Is there a problem here?" she asked. Sarah forced a smile. "This is a private matter," she said. "Customers only." The woman didn't smile back. "My name is Margaret Hale," she said evenly. "I'm the regional director for this dealership group." You could almost hear Sarah's confidence crack. Margaret's eyes moved to the man by the truck. Her expression softened instantly. "And this," she said, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder, "is Daniel Hale." The man finally had a name. "My father." The room froze. Margaret opened her folder. Inside were documents, titles, ownership papers. "He founded this dealership 28 years ago," she continued, "before the glass walls, before the espresso machine, when it was just concrete floors and long nights." Sarah's face drained of color. "He worked here as a mechanic," Margaret said, "then as a cleaner, then as an investor. He owns this building and half the inventory." Daniel said nothing. He just stood there, eyes steady. "He came in today to buy a truck," Margaret finished, "because he earned it." The silence was crushing. Sarah opened her mouth. I didn't know," she whispered. Margaret's voice stayed calm. "That's exactly the problem," she said. The guard stepped back immediately. "Remove yourself from the floor," Margaret said to Sarah. "Effective now." Someone checked the system. Whispers spread. "Pending investigation. Suspended." Sarah's shoulders slumped. Her power evaporated in front of everyone who watched her perform cruelty. Daniel picked up his bag. "I didn't come here to teach lessons," he said quietly. "I just wanted a truck." Margaret smiled. "You'll get it," she said. As Daniel walked toward the door, no one laughed. Phones lowered. Eyes followed him with something new: shame. One man whispered, "I should have said something." Daniel paused at the exit and turned back once. "Clothes don't tell you who someone is. Work does." Then he left. Dignity isn't given by others. It's yours, and no one can take it away. So what would you do if you witnessed something like this? Would you speak up or stay silent? What did you think about how Daniel handled it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and tell us where you're watching from. If this story moved you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Remember, respect costs nothing, but its absence costs everything. Thanks for watching PureKind Tales, and we'll see you in the next story.